Okay, Sistas fans, we have information on the penultimate episode of Season 6, Episode 21, Lose to Win. As Gary's misdeeds collide, Sabrina's good news will have a negative effect on Maurice. Hayden confronts Fatima concerning Tamara. Michael's fate is revealed to Zach and Fatima as Karen makes a life-altering decision. So there are 5 different parts of this synopsis, and I cannot remember the last time I saw a synopsis this jam-packed. So bear with me as we go through each one, in as much detail as I can speculate based off where we're at right now as of episode 18, as well as the synopsis for the previous 2 episodes. So it looks like, the dominoes of Gary's past, lies and relationships start to, collide with each other. And it looks like the revelation of him cheating on Penelope with Andy and also being married the whole time to Jasmine. So my biggest hope for this particular storyline is that it's not just about Andy and Penelope, but it's also mentioned that Gary had other women and a whole wife at the time, not to mention the son with autistic or special needs. So I hope all of this gets revealed. Sabrina's good news will have a negative impact on Maurice. So to me personally, I think the only sort of good news relevant to this storyline is Sabrina getting a call from their boss indicating, hey, you two can come back to work. We do know that based off of season 7 information, they'll be back at the bank working their jobs. We'll also meet a number of new employees at the bank, and the dynamics will be interesting to say the least. So for me personally, I think Sabrina is going to be fine. I think she's going to get her job back, no issue. Maurice, on the other hand, might have like a different position, because remember, the good news will have a negative impact on Maurice. So that's the only kind of news I can think about. Maybe he gets a pay cut or something like that. Because despite how, if you remember back to season 3, because Sabrina said, I had to beg and convince the higher ups at the bank and the police that you had nothing to do with the robbery. Maybe they decide to, kind of like how Andy's dealing with the consequences and karma of her choices earlier in the series right now. Maurice is going to have to deal with those situations as well. I mean, the title is Lose to Win, so perhaps even though Sabrina and Maurice are getting their jobs back, they may have to lose a few things from their previous positions in order to win in the long run, which is, well, they both don't have any, they don't have any income coming in right now, so they may have to lose some things in order to win later. Even though I said, yes, Sabrina's going to get her job back, I don't know. Maybe she gets replaced as the manager, but she still holds a position in the bank. You just never know with these things. All right, Hayden confronts Fatima concerning Tamara. The only reason Hayden would be confronting Fatima about this is if she's is if he somehow finds out who Tamara really is, what his intentions are with him, and how it leads back to Fatima, which could unfortunately mean Hayden might try to get revenge on her. But then again, remember, Tamara is, if I remember correctly, Madam's biggest gold digger. So if you mess with Tamara, or if you mess with Fatima because of Tamara, that means you're messing with Madam, and that's not going to end up too well for him. All right. Michael's fate is revealed to Zach and Fatima. The boy is not dead. He is not dead. He is in season 7. But I feel like either in episode 20, they find out where Michael is, and then in 21, they find out, oh, he was hurt bad, so here's his condition now. That's really all I have to say on that. As Karen makes a life-altering decision, no, she is not going to abort the baby. She will have a checkup, DNA test done next season, so it's nothing to do with that life-altering decision. Does she decide to, I don't know, quit her business until the salon is repaired, or I don't know. I honestly don't know what the life-altering decision is, but that's pretty much it. So that's all I have to say about episode 21. Yeah, this was a hefty synopsis, and it just goes to show you that the season's going to close off with potentially a banger as we go into episode 22, which I encourage you to go watch the video when I upload it. So with that being said, thanks so much for tuning in. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.